Welcome back to Scrappy Sports Talk. Today we're going to be doing our game preview of the Saturday game. That's at 4 o'clock for the 7-7 Redskins versus the 8-6 Titans. So just give you a little info and then I'll get to my pick. So the Titans are 5-1 at home with a 22.7 point per game and a +2 turnover differential. While playing on the road, they are 3-5 with a 16.5 points per game and a -4 turnover differential. Marcus Mariota has the highest passer rating in the NFL when pressured this season at 95.5, and is the only QB to have a higher rating when pressured than when not under pressure, which his rating when not under pressure is at 91.2. The Titans averaged 239.5 rush yards per game in the last 2 weeks, which is the most in the NFL in that span. Derrick Henry has had 170 rush yards and 2 touchdowns on 33 carries last week. The week before, he had a team record 238 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns on 17 carries. Those 2 weeks gave him another franchise record for most rushing yards in a 2-game span at 408 yards, breaking Earl Camber's record by only 3 yards. Henry also became the first player in franchise history to rush for 6 total touchdowns in a 2-game span. Mariota has had fewer than 200 pass yards in 7 games this season. He only had 11 such games in his first 3 seasons. The Titans have won 3 straight going into today, and they have forced 2 turnovers and 3 sacks in New York last week, and limited Saquon Barkley to his lowest rushing average of the season at only 2.2 yards per carry. On 14 attempts, he had only 31 yards. They also forced Eli to his lowest passer rating of the season at only 54.1. In the past 2 weeks, the Titans defense has held their opponents, Jacksonville and New York, to a combined 5 conversions on 28 attempts, which is an abysmal rate of 17.9%. The Redskins will have fewer than 11 wins for the 27th straight season, which is the longest active streak in the NFL. The last time they had 11 or more wins was the 1991 season, when they went 14-2 and won Super Bowl 26 versus the Bills. The Skins, however, keep their playoffs alive last week with a 16-13 win over the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Josh Johnson made his first start in the NFL since 2011, and it was his first win as a starter, but it was the defense that propelled them to the win. They held the Jaguars to only 20 net passing yards, which ranks 5th all-time in net passing yards allowed in franchise history, and the fewest by any team since 2016. Ryan Kerrigan led the defense with 2 sacks and passed Charles Mann for the second on the Redskins' all-time list in career sacks. I think that the Titans will win at home and keep their playoff hopes alive.